Ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da. Welcome to the game show where we ask 5 questions and you listen to us.
But hold on. There's a caveat.
Butthole. But hold on.
But hold on.
But hold on. We will start after 5 minutes. Because first,
It's 5 minutes of silence.
first we got to talk about a bunch of bullshit first. Okay? So, like, the pyramids, right? Like, are they real or not? I mean, I don't know. That's not one of the questions.
So, like-
That's not one of the questions.
Are you going to introduce us?
Oh, yeah. My name's Andy.
I'm Amanda.
Wait, are you going to like say the name of the podcast?
After I say our names.
Oh, is that how we normally do it?
Nope. It is now. We're winging it.
And I'm Ashley.
Guys, welcome to the Real Awkward Podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm still Ashley.
That's the best.
We are here for you.
We're here's to please your ears.
I like that.
Right? Welcome to the Real Awkward Podcast, where we're here's to please your ears.
I'm not.
What
saying
is our goal of this podcast exactly?
At first, we were a variety podcast.
I didn't say what we were. What is our goal here?
Wait, no, at first it was like our goal was to have fun. And then we did that. And then we became moderately successful. And now we continue to do it.
Define moderately successful.
I mean, a majority of podcasts quit after what? The first 3 episodes?
We're
resistant.
We're resistant.
We're resistant.
We're
to failure.
resilient. That's for certain.
I like that better. Resistant to failure.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah.
How many
Can't keep
people,
us down.
legitimately, before we get into this,
Never-
how many?
Oh my God, Cam has been listening to Rick Astley.
Jesus. What? No, she's Rickrolling it.
She's been watching this show called I Woke Up a Vampire, and they do like musical
my
numbers,
God.
and one of them is a performance where they sing "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Yeah, and she's like into
so
it
she's
now.
like, "Hey Echo, play Never Gonna Give You."
And I'm like, don't Rickroll me, hun. That's ridiculous. So, yes, most podcasts don't do more than 3 episodes or even 10, and they quit.
I think it's 5.
Is it 5?
5.
And then the top 1% of any get over 50. And we've now done, what, 250
Almost 250.
episodes of the Real Awkward.
Yeah, we're resistant to
Fuck.
failure.
We're resistant.
The resistance is real.
We're
Yes.
retardant
I didn't say that.
to fire.
What the fuck?
Retardant, very different.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to know. By the way, if you just Amanda, do you watch SNL?
Sometime. Not
Okay,
really.
the newest
No.
SNL has Shane Gillis on it.
I don't know who that is.
He's a great comedian. Watch him on Netflix. He has a good stand-up comedy, but his bit is about Down syndrome kids on SNL, and the whole crowd is silent and awkward the entire time during his monologue. Go watch Shane Gillis's monologue on SNL and tell me what you think, because it was incredibly entertaining to see him be like, wow, wrong crowd. Got it. Wrong crowd. Because he says, hey, I know I look like I have Down syndrome, but I dodged it. Like, that's how he starts the comedy off, and everyone's like, oh, that's what they say. You can hear people audibly in the audience go, this is what we're doing. So why did I talk about that?
Not a clue.
Oh, retardant.
Fire
That's
retardant.
right. Fire retardant. So, yes, thank you guys for listening so far to the Real Awkward Podcast. We appreciate every single one of you
All of y'all.
so far. There is one guy I don't appreciate, though.
Who?
Like, he came in hot and heavy, was a huge fan the first year, and then I have not heard from him since.
Oh, we probably were supposed to send him something and we didn't.
He has this, like, a list with lipstick on it, and, like, he's just circling us right now.
I mean,
You're going to get it real awkward. You're going to get it. Okay,
On a
so.
list with lipstick? What does that even mean?
What? You don't remember the Little Nicky episode? Not episode, but movie? Little Nicky? It's Steve Buscemi.
We've talked about this.
Okay, so Steve Buscemi's character. No, not Steve Buscemi. Oh my God, Ron Howard's brother. What's his name? Like
Jeremy Howard.
the bald one.
Bill Howard.
Bill Howard.
Doug Howard.
I-
I'm just putting names out there.
No, I swear it's Ron Howard's brother. But anyway, he's always been like the goofy, like weird looking dude. Anyway, little Nicky is like going up apartments to like meet this girl that he likes, and one of the apartments has a guy like playing with his nipples and like and like candles, like candle wax in his nipples, right? Wait, no, this is the wrong one. This is Billy Madison.
What the fuck is happening?
If you're still listening, we appreciate you.
Okay, wait.
So,
no,
hold
this is
on.
Billy Madison.
I need
If you're still
everyone-
listening, we probably know you personally.
No,
Yes,
wait, this
I
is
need
Happy
everyone to
Gilmore.
know.
No, wait, this is I'm mixing the two. It is Steve Buscemi because he calls and he apologizes to him, and then he hangs up, and he has like, it's Billy Madison, I think. And then he has like a list of people he wants to kill, and because Billy Madison apologized, he wipes his name off with lipstick, like he won't kill him anymore.
Okay.
Anyway, I have 5 questions for
Yeah.
you ladies.
Let's get to it.
Today, this is the 5 after 5. It's been 5 minutes of bullshit, and here we go. Ladies, thought-provoking question. Number 1, have you ever had a crush on a cartoon character? Huh?
That's a strange question.
No, oh, maybe it is for a woman. But if I was to ask 99% of men when they were younger, if they
It
had
was
a
Jessica
crush,
Rabbit.
yeah, probably. Yes, it's probably Jessica Rabbit. But there's other characters where you're like, maybe. So here's an example. Like Bugs Bunny, when he dressed up as a girl, there's a joke in Wayne's World that's like, would you? And he's like, she's pretty hot. Like that
Wait,
type of
so
stuff.
are you asking if there are any like animal creatures that I ever had
No,
a
I
crush
mean,
on?
just a cartoon character.
Okay,
in
I used to think
general.
Aladdin was hot.
Oh, there you go. See?
And then I used to think Leon from Resident Evil 4 was hot.
Ah, see, that counts too.
But they're
Yep.
like
Yep.
human people. They're
That's
not like
fine, though.
animals.
There was a moment there where it was easy to have a crush on Gadget from from Rescue Rangers.
This legit never occurred to me.
Really? You've never in the history of like cartoons or anything like that been like, that's an attractive looking character.
I don't think so.
Okay. It's seriously, if you ask most guys, they'll give you like a list of like 5 to 10.
Oh yeah, guys would be like April O'Neil, like
Yes.
da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
Lola Bunny.
April, yeah, Lola Bunny. She's definitely one of them. April O'Neil, 100% is one of them. I also had a crush on the Mummies Alive, the girl that was the mummy.
I don't even know what that
And I was like,
That's a deep cut.
yeah, right. And I was like, you know what? She's not too bad. She's not too bad.
She a mummy, but she ain't bad.
She a mummy, but I would.
But she could get it.
She could get that wet. So Ash is scarred now, so that's funny.
Yeah.
So you literally have never thought about this.
I'm just like trying to think of as many cartoon characters as possible to like.
like Chip, like you weren't like, oh, he's so cool.
No.
And no attraction to like Beauty and the Beast, right? So or like Eric or like nothing like that. Okay. All right. So you're just like normal and the rest of us are weird. Got it.
Apparently, I'm the weird one.
No, there's lots of people
See,
that
I
are
used to
like,
think that Aladdin looked like Andrew Keegan.
oh, yep.
And I
yep.
do-
Dude, I'll give me some Andrew Keegan.
I used
Yeah.
to think Andrew
but
Keegan
I
was so
would not
hot.
have put those together.
She'll go. Yeah, so you'll go a real
I had
person.
Andrew Keegan on my wall.
Right. But you didn't have like a cartoon character that you're like, all right. Okay. All right.
Can't say I did.
That's fair. Okay, here's the next one. Ladies, what's the worst holiday of all time? Like, which is the one in your opinion that's like, damn, I hate that holiday? Or you're like, why is this a holiday?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Huh.
I feel like I was thinking of one recently that I'm like, that's a formality.
I mean,
It's so quiet right now.
I know. I
don't. We're all like,
I think for me, like, I would say for me, probably Easter or Valentine's Day.
oh,
Like
okay,
Easter, because
okay.
I'm not religious in any way, right? So for me, Easter is just like for funsies and
Bunnies and candy. Yeah.
yeah, but it's the same thing with Valentine's Day for me, right? Where it's just for funsies. Like
Right.
I think for me, like my love language is gift giving, and so
Right.
I give gifts all year. So, I literally do Christmas, and then I feel like a few weeks later I have to start doing Valentine's Day.
It is that fast, though.
And-
yeah.
For me, like, I just feel like Valentine's Day, there's this huge pressure to, like, keep up with everyone else on what everyone else is buying for their
Yeah.
significant others or whatever. That to me, I like Valentine's Day. I'm like, why do we have to have a specific day to spend time together?
Yeah, sure. I can see that.
And then Easter, I just don't care about Easter because it's just another day that I have to take off to spend with family that I don't really care about.
Man, just like, oh, God damn it.
Well, it's just
Here
like,
it
I mean,
goes.
come on, dude. Like, I'm not religious, so there isn't that part of it for me.
Right, sure.
And-
You're not like, G'dith Rivenin.
No, and like growing up,
Ashley's
yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Amanda always called it Zombie Jesus
I
Day.
love that.
I
'cause
did.
It's true. It is Zombie
And
Jesus Day.
it's like, now that I have a kid who like believes in all that stuff, I'm like, sure, the Easter Bunny, whatever. But at the same time, it's just like, dude, there's so much to do.
yeah,
Like every
sure.
fucking month, there's a holiday,
Mm-hmm.
and
I agree. I
like,
agree.
honestly, for me, it's like between holidays and family birthdays and everything else, I'm like, you know what? Why can't we take the first, quarter of the year off? Like, why do we have to have
Right.
holidays?
I agree. I agree with her. What about you?
I think I agree about Valentine's Day.
You don't like Valentine's Day? Or it's like that's your least favorite?
It's probably one of my least favorite only because, like, if you have a Valentine, I feel like it's just like, I don't want flowers on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Annie's always known this. Like, I don't want him
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day. I want him any other day.
Literally.
Because I feel like it's a cop out,
Sure.
right? To
You
be
want it to
like,
be
oh,
special.
today's the day I'm required to get you something. It's like, I don't want it. I don't want it. Give me something when you think of it and want to give it to me,
Fair.
not because the calendar told you you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
But I also think I'm gonna give you multiple answers here.
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day. Don't be a holiday if we don't get it off.
That's fair.
Fair.
But also, like, why are we celebrating an Irish holiday?
I don't. Where's
Like-
all the other nationalities?
Right.
See, I think I've never really celebrated it, so to me, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Like, where's English Day?
That's Thanksgiving, bitch.
I mean, to bear. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
No. I was going to say.
No.
No, I want to hear what else you have to say.
Well, I was going to move on to the next thing. So if you still
Oh,
have something to say about Irish people, go on.
No. That's it. I love Irish
Okay.
people.
I love Irish people. They'll deck you if you say otherwise.
I love Guinness. Okay.
And then thirdly, why
Thirdly,
is Halloween not on a Saturday?
I would love it if they literally would make it a rule that Halloween just falls
the last
on the last
Saturday of the month.
Correct.
Nobody's
agree.
going to be offended.
Nope. Not at all. Or even if you celebrate it, then it's still tradition to go out the Saturday before the 31st
Yeah, like
to go
what
trick
is
or
it?
treating.
Was it called like reserved or whatever?
Yeah. Like they should do that because then that way people can have parties, get-togethers, and the kids can go out not on a school fucking night
Yeah.
for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fully agree.
It's a pagan holiday.
Well, it's like the 31st could be All Hallows Eve, but then
Right.
the Saturday before could just be like, yeah, candy night,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
National Candy Night.
Yeah.
Candy corn night.
candy corn.
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Candy corn, I'll be fine.
What about
Do
you,
you like
Andy?
those answers?
I think President's Day is retarded.
Yeah.
I like,
like
it's a national
Washington's
holiday.
birthday.
And like no one cares about the dead presidents and no one will like salute who like we hate most of them.
Every day's President's
We elect
Day.
them and we hate them. So, yes, I don't really care and it's like it's the only day that is like politically driven where like Veterans Day or Memorial Day is about like those that fought for our country or those that have perished. Like that seems to matter, but to me President's Day is like
Yeah. Or we have Flag Day.
yeah,
Like,
there's also
4th of July.
I mean, there's Mardi Gras, but it's not really a holiday.
No.
But Cinco de Mayo sometimes is for certain people too. But I mean, that's like to me, Cinco de Mayo is very much like St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
where it's like the two different cultures celebration. And I don't think people get it off though. Like President's Day is like off, like federal holiday
Yeah.
off. So, okay. Next one. Is there anything you would wait in line a week to do, see, or get? Whether it's like a concert or a product or an experience where you're like,
Wait in line for a week?
Yeah, I need that.
No.
No.
Not even like you'll meet someone, you'll get something, I
The
don't know.
only way I would wait a week for something would be if it was guaranteed that like I would either become a millionaire or I would have zero debt.
Okay, so you would wait
Yeah.
a week to get $1 million, like 1 week in line.
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of what about?
That I
what
would,
about-
I would not.
I just had this
I would-
conversation.
I mean, are you peeing in a bucket?
Yeah, that's the
Probably.
thing. Like,
yeah. Probably.
I would never wait a week to purchase something. I would never wait a week to meet a celebrity. Like, I think
Right.
celebrity culture is stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I would never. Like, I'm sorry. I'm impatient, but also, if I have to wait a week to be able to give my money to someone for something, it's not worth it.
Fair, I agree. I always thought it was really dumb for people to wait like 4 hours at Comic-Con for like someone's signature or someone's
to
like
breathe the same air as another human
yeah,
being.
I legitimately I did it one time and one time only, and it was for Stan Lee. And to this day, if I was gonna do it again, I may have walked.
Yeah.
I would have been like that.
Well, you
was
didn't
not
even get
worth
to
it
talk
at
to
all.
him.
Nope. The security wouldn't even let you get close to him, barely wave at him. They gave you whatever you wanted him to sign like 20 feet away.
That's what I mean.
And it was just, the experience was shit. It was just shit. So, yeah, I can't really think of anybody else that I would ever like want to.
Week is a long time. Like, that's a pretty hefty
That
question.
is a long one. Yeah. What if we change to a day then on that question? Would you wait in line a whole day for something?
Again, like
specific?
Amanda said, if I'm getting something for free
Yeah. For free.
that's has value, like monetary value.
Yeah.
I
You think
mean,
most people just
then
go to
sure.
money though? Like most people are like, well, I'd wait in line for $1 million, but that's it.
well, because that's the only thing
Yeah.
that would be worthwhile. Like, okay, like sometimes new restaurants open and the first
Yeah.
however many people through the door get
Yeah.
coupons. I remember there was some restaurant that was opening over. It was like Buffalo Wild Wings when they opened. If you were the first like 10 customers or whatever through the door, you got free Buffalo Wild Wings for like a year. Like
Yeah.
Right.
and it was essentially like 52 tickets for like a free bucket of wings or whatever.
Right.
People were waiting for days.
Right.
Like,
to get
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Never, not me,
Right.
ever.
Right.
Like that kind of stuff. I don't get.
So here's a very crass question, and I apologize for any listeners that immediately leave the podcast for this. We just took a trip with our friends recently, and when we did that, I had a question. Okay,
Oh no! Don't even.
why not?
Are you really going there? No. No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No. Not appropriate.
Wait, our podcast has an appropriate line.
Yeah, and I just put a stamp on it.
All right, listen. This is total bait. Then we're gonna do an after hours podcast.
I was gonna say after we
That's
stop
fine.
recording, I want you
We-
to ask me the question now.
we'll make it a.
If you want to know what Andy's about to say, then you join our Patreon for $3 a month, and he will release an episode discussing the topic, and I will give input.
I think that's wonderful.
Amanda will be there.
Ash has never shut something down so quick. Okay.
Wait,
here
so
we
is
go.
this going to be a 4-question thing then?
No. No, that was just an addition to.
Oh, God.
That was just off the cuff.
That was just something similar to the wait in line. Okay, if you were a ghost, how would you haunt people? What would be your like? Would you mess with them by like opening cupboards and stuff, or would you like whisper in their ear? Like, how would you freak out people, or how would you like go visit?
I would like
people.
tickle people.
Like,
Like-
they're just sitting there like.
I think I would keep it lighthearted, but I think I would do things that I would normally do if I was just being like around people I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Okay. Like pinching your toes.
yeah, like just a little like
I can
like,
see you.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
I'd be like, Ash is here. She's pinching my goddamn toes again.
You're like, doctor, I think I have like neuropathy or something.
They're like, nope, just got a ghost pinching your toes.
I think it depends. If I was around people that I cared about, I would probably do fun things to let them know, like, hey, I'm still here. But
Yeah.
if I was like, if when you die, you just get like randomly sent to a home, I would fuck with those people. Oh my God. I'd be in the corner of every mirror that like when they turned, I'd be gone. And then when they're in the shower and the window gets all foggy, I'd like write a message in it.
Write a
Or
message.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Oh my
Amanda would
God.
make these people piss themselves,
my
have
God.
trauma.
Yes.
Well, I just always wonder, like, if you get to choose, like, as a ghost, or if you're just, like, stuck in this weird plane and all you're trying to do is get out of it, and that's why things are happening, right? That's why doors are opening up. That's why windows are, like,
I personal opinion.
yeah,
I think it's in between those. I don't think you choose,
yeah.
and I don't think it's random. I think it's who you are connected to in life.
Interesting. Like the
you
spirit
have your
gets
energy's
connected.
connected, so I think you stay around the people you're connected to. That's
So-
why I say like I would do the things like
See, but
I'm
it's
not
so
gonna tickle
weird.
some random
I-
person.
I can't. I can't explain it, but like,
just like goose them like
as an uncomfortable moment, though, right? I always thought like, oh, my grandma's with me, like she's my guardian angel, and it's like, well, what if I just got done getting busy with my
Oh,
wife?
she saw it.
Was my
Grandma
grandma like,
saw that.
"Ugh,
Oh, she
saw
that's
it.
nice.
Grandma's
No,
like,
but she's
that's
probably
what you're
also like
into? Yeah.
cover my eyes.
Well, that's another
I'm
thing
not
too,
watching.
right? Like everybody has their kinks. So how many people have that like
But let me-
ghostly figure?
Let
that's
me
like,
tell you
oh,
this.
that's
Let me tell you
huh?"
this. Grandma's
What?
got her kinks too.
Even ghost grandma's like, I understand. Yeah, I like George Clooney too.
I mean, they don't have to watch.
Yeah, but I just feel
I would
like,
hope that they would
They
choose
could go.
not
When
to.
someone's
They could
like,
go
"They're
slam
always
doors in
with
another
you."
room.
yeah, right. You're like,
Yeah.
knock it off.
Knock it off,
Yeah.
Goes
Grandma.
into the room like la 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 la.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear the sounds. I feel like I would be the one that would want to like be the audible person.
Oh really?
Like I would want to be like Ashley, and then
Oh
run
my
away.
God. I would kill
Yes.
you twice.
I'm behind Amanda right now. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, thank you. No, thank you. Go away.
Yeah, right.
Go away.
Jurassic-
I feel like you would be like,
I'd be like, Jurassic Park is an okay movie, and then run away. She's like, you son of a bitch.
I feel like I might do things like they go to turn the TV on and I turn it off.
Oh yeah, they're like,
yeah.
you son of a bitch. Like annoying things.
Yeah, annoying
Hide
things.
your keys or
Yeah.
something.
And then
yeah.
they're just sitting there.
Yeah. They're like, well, they were here the whole time. Great answers, ladies. Good job.
I know.
Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, here's I want you to think about this one, okay?
Okay.
And I originally I was gonna do like all movies, but I feel like animated will help us out a little bit more. But who do you think is the best movie villain? Like, who is the best villain out of? And we can even keep it to Disney if you want, just to make it like easier, because there's probably villains that we choose live action and what we choose cartoons. But I want to see like Disney movie villains. Who's the best and why are they the best?
So who's the best Disney movie villain?
Yeah, let's do Disney
Okay.
movie villain.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can do animated, but there's maybe just a couple that you would throw in there. But and obviously Pixar's okay, 2D animation's okay, but there's a lot of different villains in all of those shows. Which one hits where you're like, oh, that's a good villain? That scares me.
You're gonna have to fill some space here.
Well,
Well-
here's the thing is that I think on villains, like some people are like, well, that was the scariest. And it's like, yeah, I understand scary villains, but like, what's the one that like, you're like, damn, that was a well-rounded, really good character. I mean, I always go to like someone like Scar. I always thought was like a really good movie villain. Like he's evil, he's manipulative, he kills Simba's father. Like,
yeah.
See, I think
right? Like, yeah.
I think my answer is Ursula.
Okay, I do like Ursula as well.
Well, and
Yeah.
she's comedic, but like I think I would say my vote would be Ursula because she kind of has a little bit of everything. She's evil, she's charming.
Yep.
She can like come off as very sincere, but then she's backstabbing. She has henchmen. She has magical powers. And you know, like and in multiple scenes in the movie, she shows that she can be truly like evil and like.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I guess mine would be Ursula.
Give me your voice.
That's a really good answer. I was
Yeah.
I was thinking about Scar before you mentioned it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, yeah, he's supposed to be like family, and he's just like,
Right. Like, you're
Don't
supposed to
give a crap.
trust him.
yeah. And he literally like casts, like you said, he kills his brother and casts out his nephew
Yeah.
to die.
Blames him.
Tells
Yes.
his hyenas to kill him.
Yeah.
Like
it's pretty brutal when you really
It
think about
is.
him as a villain in
Yeah.
the movies. I mean, Gaston is like really memorable.
well, I mean, live action Gaston is memorable.
See, you do have a crush on him.
Not the cartoon though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he was hot. Whatever.
What do you guys? I forget his name, but what do you guys think about like the guy from Hunchback?
Frollo.
Yeah, because he's all like creepy, like wanting to steal what's her face, Esmeralda or whatever.
I think for me, he's
Right?
missing magical powers.
Oh, because he didn't have any.
Not
did
good
he?
enough.
No.
Not good enough. What about
I was gonna
Jafar?
say Jafar's pretty good. I was gonna say Maleficent originally,
Okay,
Um,
that's a
Maleficent's
good one.
But
OG
I think
too.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
but I think that for me, I think Ursula has the comedic and the charisma, where Maleficent doesn't.
Okay, I can see that. See, I think of Ursula and like the Red Queen kind of the same from Alice in Wonderland, but the or Queen of Hearts, but the Queen of Hearts also is like she's more derpy. Like Ursula's more intentful.
She's just angry.
Yeah, she's just angry. Off with the heads,
Yeah.
like the entire
I
time.
was gonna say you mentioned Jafar.
Jafar, yeah.
He's kind of just like drunk with power.
Yes,
He-
But
He's
I don't think there's
skeezy.
much depth to him.
he is skeezy.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put it.
And
you,
he-
yo,
and
you
he
said there's
doesn't-
not depth to him.
There's not depth. He doesn't do any of the work himself.
No, well,
Right?
that's true.
He
yeah,
uses either his henchmen
yeah.
or like his magical staff, like, or he takes the ring from the Sultan. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't do anything himself.
Yeah, there's a. I don't. Maybe it was like that Disney. What is it called? The Renaissance, like the one, like those years, like 91 to like
Yeah.
97 or 98 or something like that. Like had some of the best villains in it, but also, well, I guess Little Mermaid was 89, so maybe put Little Mermaid in that too.
They consider Little Mermaid part of it.
Okay. But then there's also ones that are like the worst villains ever. Like I think Shere Khan is boring as hell in Jungle Book, right? I think that Tarzan, like the hunter or whatever, is awful. There's another one that's really bad too. Rescuers Down Under. Who's the villain in that one? Is it just a cat chasing them? I think. I don't know if I'm right on that, but like there's a lot of them that were weak. I think that the evil queen in Snow White was always
Yeah.
boring to me, other than she was just wanted
I mean,
to,
those are fairly like Rescuers, Snow
Yeah,
White. Those
yeah.
are a lot older.
but also like Robin Hood, like Sheriff of Nottingham, right, is technically the villain.
Well, and then
But
Prince
then
John
so is the
and stuff.
king. Yeah,
Like those bad guys in that movie, like I liked them because they were kind of like funny.
sure. I would say the snake is better.
Dude, I love the
uh,
snake.
Yeah. What's his name? What's the snake's name?
I don't remember.
In Jungle Book.
Ka?
Ka. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not the snake in Robin Hood.
Trust in me. No, I'm skipping villains. I'm all over the place.
That's Andy's
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
I would say if you're not going animated, my favorite villain is the Mandarin.
From Marvel.
Yes.
We should do best Marvel villains as
Freaking love him.
as an episode though, because then we could really talk about them.
Honestly, we should. That would be a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really fun one. But I think those are good choices for. So Amanda said Ursula. You
Said
I'm
the
gonna go
Mandarin.
you agree with
The Mandarin.
you agree with Scar.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah. I just feel like Scar is like he was like the best, and it was also Jeremy Irons, and like his iconic portrayal of him was so good.
Yeah.
Dude, and
It
Be
was so
Prepared
good.
is a banger.
It is a banger.
The
I
freaking
agree.
remake, Be Prepared, is the worst.
Oh, it's not good because they changed everything,
Because
right?
they changed it all. They
Yeah.
changed the tempo of it,
Yeah.
and it's not Jeremy Irons' voice, and like a lot of it's spoken and not sung, and like it's just not. That's not good.
Oh, I do like Hades and Hercules.
yeah.
Hades is
was
great.
good.
Hades
Yeah.
was like the other
Yeah.
one I was thinking about.
Yeah, Hades is a good one. Like he's a really good one.
Do you ever watch Disney's House of Villains?
No, I need to.
Got all the villains.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does have all the villains. That's my 5.
Oh, that was 5.
That's my 5 after
Oh,
5.
man. That
we're
went so quick.
We're already at a half hour.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
So, audience, Rubes, if you're still here, number one, thank you. Shoot
They
us
are still here.
a message. You don't know if that's true.
If they weren't here, they wouldn't hear you say it.
Well, then they won't know now. Here we go. You guys want to play along? First question: have you ever had a crush on a cartoon character? What is the worst holiday, in your opinion? Is there anything that you'd wait in line for a week to do? If you're a ghost, how would you haunt people? And who is the best Disney movie villain? Hit us up. Where, Amanda?
Check out our Instagram at Real Awkward Podcast. Come answer some of those questions over there. And we also have a TikTok at Real Awkward Podcast and a patreon.com/Real Awkward Podcast. $3 a month gets you exclusive episodes and maybe some other controversial stuff that Andy's going to talk about.
Controversial stuff released later.
Yeah.
Join it and we will release it shortly. All right. Ta-ta now. Bye-bye then.
Hello, Real Awkward listeners. The Real Awkward Podcast turns 3 this year. That's right, 3 years of fun, entertaining content for you guys, and we cannot do it without listeners like you. If you guys want to support the show, head over to patreon.com/Real Awkward Podcast. For $3 a month, that gets you access to exclusive shows, merchandise, and name shoutouts on the show. We also will take your suggestions for show topics. Thank you so much for 3 years, and we look forward to many more.